started from this place. Before you're able to understand the law, there is a little terms that you must put in place, which is A at index of M. Now, if A, this A called base, M called index. So, the first law lets us to know that A at the power of M, or A at index of M to multiply A raised to power N, will give us A onto M plus N. The second one, A raised to power M to divide A raised to power N, will give us A at the power of M minus N. So the third one is A raised to power 0 is equal to 1. And the fourth one is A raised to power minus N is equal to 1 over A raised to power N. So we want to use this law to solve this question. These are the examples. So the first one says that 10 raised to power 5 times 10 raised to power 4. So these are the base. You take one base, you said 5 plus 4, which is equal to 10 raised to power 9. Another law is this: M raised to power 8 to divide M raised to power 5. We have M onto 8 minus 5, which is equal to M raised to power 3, which relates to the second one. So the third, it says that if a number raised to power 0, it surely give us 1. So B raised to power 0 will give us 1. So S raised to power minus 6, according to the number 4, so we have this minus will turn to 1 to divide X raised to power 6. So these are just the way to use the first law. So stay tuned for my next video to continue the law. We continue the example of the law. You still realize one fact that it still relates with the first law that says when y times y raised to power 4. But you observe that there's a coefficient in the example. So therefore, you try to expand to have 5 times y raised to power 1 times 4 times y raised to power 4. It will give you 5 times 4 times y raised to power 1 times y raised to power 4. So this will give you 20 to multiply. So this area will now go back to the first law of indices. So wherever you take only one y to be 1 plus 4, which will be 20 to multiply y raised to power 5. So the final answer here is 20y raised to power 5. So this is the one of the examples that have a coefficient in the process. Another example is this. This one is also have a coefficient for the second law. You can also rewrite to have 24x raised to power 6 to divide 8x raised to power 4. So in that cases, you can decide to have 24 is 8 times 3 times x to the power 6 to divide, you open the bracket and close, 8 times x to the power 4. So you now go back to this area to have 8 times 3 times x to the power 6 to divide 8 times x raised to the power 4. It will cancel this. So therefore we have 3 to multiply x raised to the power 6 to divide x raised to the power 4. Remember, x is the base. We have 3. You choose one base to have 6 minus 4, which will give you 3 times x raised to the power 2, which will be 3s squared. So this example explain a further way of solving one that have a coefficient. So the third example, which is this, combine all the laws except the second. So you try to multiply all the coefficients in a separate part to have 5 times 4 times 2 times x raised to the power 2 times x raised to the power 0 times x to the power minus 6. So, yeah, which is, we have this is 20, that is 40 times x. You now choose 1, which is 2 plus 0 plus minus 6. So we have a 40 to multiply x raised to power 2 plus minus 6, which will have 40 to multiply x raised to the power minus 4. But you remember the fourth law that says a raised to the power minus n, when the minus return to 1 to be a raised to the power n, which is equal to 40 to multiply 1 over x raised to the power 4, which is 40 over x raised to the power 4. So this is the examples that explain the part of the first law of indices. Stay tuned to my playlist in the video. You can be able to check out the video and get the next video.